I'm going to show you guys Bitcoin because I think it's important that you guys understand why I'm bullish right now. And it really does come down to Bitcoin. ETH is a factor of this as well. But on the show for the last like week and a half, right, I've talked about the key levels that I need to see us reclaim on daily candle closes as well as weekly candle closes. And for me, that kind of line in the sand for Bitcoin was like 113 and a half, give or take. Now, of course, there's other levels that I think are important. But we saw a nice little breakout back test. And that's what I believe is happening here on the Bitcoin price chart here is you had this double top over here from December and then January of this year. You had this consolidated structure here. You kind of created the tops up into that area as well, broke higher, and we've kind of back tested this in here. So when we look at the more minor levels though here on Bitcoin, and we see that we kind of created this support level around this like 113 and a half level. You guys can see those strong daily candle closes over there. We're trying to back test that 50-day moving average right now. But more importantly, what I was watching for is a weekly candle close over those levels. And we got that, right? You guys can see that the weekly candle for this last week closed just over 115,000. So for me, that's quite bullish. When we look at the Heikinashi candles, you guys can see that this week, although we're printing some like low volatility candles, we are actually printing what could be our first Heikinashi candle that shows no or lower wicking, which can be sometimes an indication of 6, 8, or 12 weeks of continued bullish momentum to the upside, although you might have some weeks that are a little bit on the bearish side of things. Also, interestingly enough, guys, last thing we're going to look at here on the Bitcoin chart is the monthly candle. What's happening on the monthly candle here, right? Now, of course, we have Fed Day on Wednesday, right? And we could see some volatility here. But remember that everyone is very, very bearish on September as a whole because we have seen bearish Septembers. We talked a lot about the data and why in bull cycles it actually isn't as true. But if we print this candle bullishly this month, the stats will change in a bull cycle. That'll mean moving forward, we have 50-50 chance of seeing a bullish month for September.